I'll be like, hello.
Hello? Hello, I have a problem. I have a diplomatic complaint.
I have
Donald Trump not
problem.
allowed to talk to Taiwan, okay? Bye.
He Batman.
Yeah. Say. What you say? What you say about my car?
My favorite video when I was a kid. Do you remember that Final Fantasy VII like parody in real life?
No.
Oh, like it was really good. It was like four parts, but he did it super well.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I'll link it to you if I ever find it again. But it was like one of those gut buster videos that like was so well done when you see it for the first time. It's like, oh, so good.
Nice. What was I? So when I was living in China, like internet was blocked to fuck, right? But there
Mhm.
were ways to get around it.
Mhm.
You know that YouTube video of Chinese SpongeBob?
No.
Basically, somebody put a photo, like a layer mask over SpongeBob's face to give him squinty eyes and gave him like a fucking rice hat. And like he's like, "Oh boy, it's nice to go to the People's Republic today." And then like he goes and meets Patrick, and he's like, "Do you ever wonder about the Western life and democracy?" He's like, "Patrick, you shut your fucking mouth right now." And then the government comes and fucking murders Patrick. And he's like, "One day I too will have hilarious rubber dog poop that we manufacture for American." Just like, oh, this is too good. And I was watching it in China at the time. I'm like, oh, I was ballsy as fuck. It was pretty damn good.
I really hope North Korea gets more of a spotlight in 2017. Like, I just want them to. I want them to be around still. I don't want to see them go.
Dude, they're never gonna go. Like China's gonna prop them up no matter what. Donald Trump's gonna call Kim Jong Un like fat and stupid, and then it's just gonna be like, "I will nuke everybody." It's like, "No, you won't," and then he doesn't, and it's just like, "Why they make fun of me? I'm just a good guy. I want to live peacefully." Uh, so bad.
No, Donald Trump's gonna be like, I bet your mom's fat too. And he says like, Nah, my mother dead, and because his mom is legitimately dead. And then he says, and Trump's like, there's
That
the
won't
weak.
stop me from fucking her pussy. And she's just like, oh. He's just Donald Trump wouldn't even like zoom in on Kim Jong Un. He would just say something like, "All Asians have tiny dicks. It's a tragedy,"
I grab all your women
and
by the pussy because
and
they're
he
all.
would leave it like that. The sad thing is, if Bernie Sanders had just said the N word a couple of times, he would have gotten elected.
I know.
You don't grab the pussy. You get grabbed by the pussy, nigga, and just fucking the crowd explodes. Like,
You see Bernie like grab a woman from the side and just start eating her out profusely.
and she's like, "Yes, yes, I consent." Ah.
You see him grab his wife, and she's just like, "Oh, baby, oh, it's totally not like him. He smells like corn and old people."
It's like Bernie Sanders, like headline: Bernie Sanders single-handedly solves Japanese declining birth rate problem. No one wants to know how.
The Japanese men immediately start looking at Bernie Sanders as a sex icon.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, Bernie desu, desu ne.
yeah, Bernie Sanders. Most honorable.
Sandu. Japan, I don't even like. This is why you're not allowed to nuke a nation twice.
You know the
But I'm glad that somebody
You
did.
know the Japanese are just gonna get stronger if they get nuked again. We survived
We
first
become
time.
new life.
We survived second.
It's just like, what the fuck happened to us? All right, time to kick some ass. Where you at, motherfucker? I'm hunting you down. You
Come
better
at, come
you
at
better
me.
build some fucking walls because I'm gonna come knocking when I figure out where you live in this mist of cotton candy. I'm cutting through it like a butter knife. Oh,
I'll cut through it like a slightly better butter knife.
fuck! He's got me there. You are like 14 points ahead of me, so time for me to kick up the pace.
And you built a wonder too. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, fuck this barbarian. It's a swordsman. I don't even have swordsman. Fuck that.
I hate it
Fuck
when that
that
happens.
bitch. Where a barbarian shows up with a fucking minigun, it's like, oh boy. Not like this. Okay, what do I want?
Oh god. My parents both bought home different like sets of food each. So like
Oh.
my mom bought like home like pizza and Chinese food and my dad bought home Popeyes. And like I ate a bit of all three and I'm like this shit tomorrow I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah. So my dad's been in Australia all week, so it's basically been fast food around here and stuff. We're just like, too lazy to cook.
Does your
Got shitty
dad cook?
supermarket Chinese. Hmm?
Does your dad cook for you guys?
No, like my mom normally cooks, but like now that it's just me in the house, she's like, whatever.
You're not really worth it.
Yeah, that's the implicit. I'm a pretty good cook. I bring food home from my work and stuff, so it's not
You're
too bad.
like, oh god. God, look what the literal cat dragged in.
Fuck.
I'm so,
Yeah, he works for Cat.
oh,
Yeah. It's kind of weird being the son of a Caterpillar employee in Peoria because it's like Peoria employs is mostly employed by Cat, and then Cat's like, we can't afford to keep you all employed. Most of you are fired. Merry Christmas. And that was like a couple years ago, and now like my macroeconomics professor is like, sometimes markets are good unless you're Hitler or Caterpillar, and it's just like, shit. Don't tell anybody.
shit. Hold up a second. I'm just gonna grab something.
Yeah, that's fair. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What up, nigga?
You ready to get your ass kicked? Hey,
Hey,
the war continues.
Sa Warsaw Pact.
The war. Yeah. So, how did your first semester of being an art student leave you?
Um,
Good experience, you think?
yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Uh, Definitely humbled me a little bit. I think it's because I had 8 classes. I'm not really used to something like that.
Mm.
But
Yeah, humility is a good thing to have in like sort of repetitive professions like programming and art.
hmm but I'm just really excited for like next semester, a fresh start.
Yeah, how's that going? Yeah, like what are you doing next semester, class
I
wise?
have it's it's basically it's almost like the same in terms of like we're just kind of
Hmm.
continuing the flow of things. So a lot of our other classes